I always give away too much. It's like I've got no sense of touch.
Now look at the difference. My salad,
I'm
all
always
the veggies.
pouring out my
Wallace's
heart.
salad, cheese,
No little
eggs,
by
and lettuce.
little here. I'm always pushing things too far. 2, 5, 6, 10 drinks at the bar. No boundaries, I get too close. No little by little here. Cause I give my
This man that sat here and said to me, man, I gotta figure out my team situation moving forward. And I'm like, what do you mean figure out your team situation? Hey y'all, it's your girl Stay Hall and welcome to another vlog, Living Life with your girl Stay. And if you're new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. And if you could, please consider hitting that subscribe button and becoming a permanent part of the Lifer tribe. So as y'all can see, I'm out and about. I'm at Urban Village Family Center, and I am going to be conducting a full day workshop retreat for a leadership group from one of the big nonprofits here in Tarrant County, and we'll be doing that on Friday. So I was just coming to just check out the space and see how we're going to lay things out, because I'm actually going to have 2 spaces. One where we'll be doing most of the retreat stuff and the workshop stuff, and then another space where we'll be having our meals, because we're going to do breakfast and lunch because it's a full day retreat. See, I told y'all think y'all girl don't be working, but I be working, doing curriculum, getting these activities together, the team building, and all of that to make sure that we are operating at our highest selves and using our emotional intelligence and becoming experts in our social skills and our soft skills. So that's what I'm going to be teaching on Friday. So I just figured this would be a good time to pick up the camera and introduce this vlog and also show y'all the space and some of this beautiful artwork, y'all. Check this out. And this is also one of the spaces that I will be utilizing for another project that I'll be telling y'all about soon. So keep your ears open, especially any of you who are in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, because your girl has some big plans for 2024. When I leave here, I am going to run to Trader Joe's and maybe even Central Market, because you know I am serious about this health journey. And at first I had said that I was just gonna do vegetarian, straight veggies for however long. But I was listening to some podcasts today with some different doctors talking about metabolic syndrome. And for those of you who don't know, I was diagnosed with metabolic syndrome in 2023, which means I have high cholesterol, hypertension, and I'm pre-diabetic. So what I found out today with all of the information and the research that I did, well, not what I found out today, but what I decided today is I probably want to go back to just doing the ketogenic diet. That seems like it's going to be best for the metabolic syndrome. It's also good for mental clarity, and it worked for me before. So it's kind of like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And that is an easier lifestyle and way of eating for both myself and my husband, because it was going to be a struggle trying to get that man not to eat any meat. So I'm going to go get some things. I haven't had anything to eat yet today. I did my apple cider vinegar this morning with the turmeric, the cayenne pepper, a little bit of honey. And I'm going to start making that stuff and showing you guys more of what I do every day as I'm going on this healthy lifestyle journey, because it's definitely not so much about losing weight. Well, it's about losing weight. I can't lie. I got on the scale this morning for the first time in a couple of weeks. Y'all know that, I'm sorry, it's a lot of traffic, but y'all know that I'm typically a weigh myself every day person. But since the holidays, I decided I was not going to put myself through that stress. I knew I wasn't doing right, so why keep seeing those numbers grow every day? But I saw another number this morning that I've never seen before, and it wasn't a smaller number, it was a bigger number. But it's okay. It's okay. And I'm sure a lot of it is water retention and all of that comes with the hypertension and just age. So we're going to get on this journey. I got my walking pad for Christmas. I got the desk for the walking pad, so I can be on the walking pad and editing videos on the walking pad and, you know, watching YouTube videos, doing paperwork, you know, sending emails. And I think that's going to help me get my steps in and get moving. I already have other equipment in the gym. I'm going to be more serious about my resistance and weight training, because as a woman of a certain age, it's really important to keep working on your muscles, because we lose a lot of muscle as we get older. So it's going to be a whole journey, and I'm going to do just a regular content video and just talk more in detail about the journey, and we're going to just go on this journey together. And I am going to be as transparent and candid as I can and share as much information as I can. But yeah, that's what we're doing. We are out and about today. It is rainy and chilly here in Fort Worth, so I got on my rain boots and my hat. But I'll pick y'all up at the next stop. Okay, so we got everything taken care of at the venue. The space is perfect, definitely for the group that I'm gonna have. I don't know if I told y'all, but it's only gonna be like 10 people. I'm just dealing with the leadership of the organization. So perfect, nice and cozy. And I'll show y'all the actual space, or spaces, on Friday, because I'll be there all day. But we are at Trader Joe's now. I don't come here often, and not because I don't like Trader Joe's. It's really just because of their parking situation and where they're located. It's just, I don't know, not the most convenient, but can't be just going for convenience when you're trying to eat healthy. So they have a lot of good options. So let's see what they got. I should get some flowers. You know, Trader Joe's has some beautiful flowers year round. Hi. Aren't they pretty, y'all? So I might grab some flowers, but let's see. I think I want to make a stir fry tonight.
Protecting my peace for so long, a little too good, now I'm so low. Watching reruns of the same shows, almost every party I'm a no-show. Even with green lights I don't go. Never been sure, no I don't know. How does everybody else let go of the ego? Don't go out nearly as much as I should. Barely know the way around my neighborhood. I'm ruminating, I feel no good. Not living life like I know I could. Like I know I could. Like I know I should. Like I know I could. Like I know I could. Like I could.
Alright, so I've made it home, and I just wanted to do a little haul of what he's doing the dishes, because he's ready to eat. He helping out in the kitchen today. But y'all, he completely organized the pantry yesterday, so I could not even complain. Like, it took him all day. Now, he took plenty of breaks, so the pantry wasn't that bad.
I was watching the game.
Yeah, he took breaks, but he did work on it all day and has it so neat and coordinated. So I'm gonna have to show y'all. But he doing the dishes now, old school way, by hand. I was on somebody's podcast, and they were saying put a 1 in the chat if you still do dishes by hand, or a 2 if you do them in dishwasher. And I was like, well, the 1 for my hubby and the 2 for me, because I will load this dishwasher up in a minute. But yeah, he still does it the old school way. But anyway, let me take this crazy hat off.
It gets in the cleanest.
You know what? My dishes be clean. Take off my hat and my scarf. And then get into this. What do I look like? Okay. I don't know why I care. Y'all used to seeing me crazy. But let me see. Trader Joe's, I love the paper bags. Makes me feel all what is it? Earth conscious. So I love that.
When people call.
Huh?
When people call, got you.
Who called? What people?
Papa those, they want their glass back.
You know what? He ain't even need to mention that on camera. I'm not even going to entertain what he's talking about. Anywho, so I got 2 avocados, but these avocados said that they were a different kind. So there was like the regular avocados that I always see, and I should have, I don't know if I showed it in the Be Real or not, but these were a little bigger, but they were called some kind of avocado, and these were $1.99 each. The other ones were $1.49 each. These aren't quite as like textured in a way as the other ones, like the prickly. I don't know. See, They look a little different than the avocados I usually get, but hey, we're gonna try it. And then I'm gonna use this tonight. This is the vegetable stir fry. I think these were only like $4.99 a piece, and the veggies are already in there, chopped up. So this is what I'm gonna use tonight to make our stir fry with the thinly sliced steak. I still have some of that, and y'all didn't know about that, but I made some ramen the other day, and I used the steak in that. Got some seedless lemons. And then this is, sir, do you have to bang the dishes quite that loud? Hopefully y'all can hear me. If not, you know, at least I'm showing the things. Then this is spicy Mexican style rice cauliflower. It just looked interesting. So it has tomatoes, tri-colored bell peppers, and jalapenos. I don't know what I'm going to use that for, but it looked interesting because, you know, we on this keto lifestyle. I got some butter. I usually get the Kerrygold butter, but I hear so much about the Trader Joe products and how good they are, so I decided to get this because it says milk from cows not treated with RBST, so I guess that's the antibiotics they always talk about. So we're going to try it. Trader Joe's. I'm sure it won't be horrible. I also got us some gyro meat because I'm going to make us some gyro salads at some point this week, and this is also Trader Joe's brand. And of course I got the tzatziki sauce that we'll use when I make those salads. Got us some limes, a couple of bags of salad, and they had so many different varieties of salad. So this one is just Champs Elise, green leaf lettuce, frisee, radicchio, and carrots. So that's what I'll use for that. Because they had like a Greek salad, but it had the cranberries and different stuff in there. You know, we're trying not to do any carbs or any sugar. Now this is what I'm super excited about. This is a chicken soup, and it doesn't have any noodles in it, which is good for us. It's made in small batches with chicken raised with no antibiotics, fresh vegetables, and herbs. And it is only 6 carbs, but then there's 2 grams of fiber, which means it's really only 4 carbs. So I'm excited about that. You excited to try this thing? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Chicken with nothing in it?
It doesn't have the noodles, so it's just chicken soup.
No, you said no antibiotics.
Oh, no antibiotics. So it's like, you know, organic. Kettle cooked chicken soup.
So antibiotics only good when you're sick?
No, well, you know, there's a lot of, you're not hep to that? A lot of these farmers or cattle raisers or people, they give them just so they don't get sick, but they're pumping them up with antibiotics, which isn't good.
I got you.
Got some feta for our gyro salads. I don't know if that's gonna, I can't tell. But anyway, and then another thing of the chicken soup. And then I stopped by Walmart because there were a couple of things I needed to get from Walmart that I had forgotten. So just got some chicken breast because I'm also going to make us that cheese broccoli soup you like.
Oh, good.
So
nice. Chicken
breast for that. I usually use thighs these days, but what are you doing, dog? But they didn't have the thighs, the boneless, skinless thighs. They had this mac and cheese blend cheese, which they say is limited time only. So I got that. I'll use that in the soup. Some heavy whipping cream. This focus is really bad. And then I got our no sugar creamer. And so this one is the Italian sweet cream. And then this one is the caramel macchiato. And then my go-to salty snack for when I am doing what I need to be doing is my Skinny Pop. And I can eat this whole bag in one setting, but I won't. So tonight I'm gonna make the stir fry. So Wallace is getting the dishes done, as we already talked about and y'all continue to hear. And we're gonna buy a wok. I don't have a wok, but I don't have a wok today, so I'm not gonna use a wok today. But I see a lot of stir fry-ish type of meals in our future as we go on this healthy lifestyle journey. So I have one in the cart at Amazon. I know I'm not the only one who does that because people talk about their save for later carts. But I'll put stuff in the cart, and then I'll wait to order it until like the day before.
Or something right now.
Huh?
I think it's like at $1 million or something right now.
Mine?
Our value in our cart.
But Wallace, I know I told y'all this. Wallace bought a lot of things for me for Christmas that were in my save for later, so that was kind of neat. I don't know if it was neat or lazy. Like, I appreciated it. What do y'all think? Let's take a vote on that. Did he use the lazy way out to shop for me for Christmas by just going into my save for later? Or was it very thoughtful and, you know, just like, wow, that's neat? Let me know. Because I'm a surprise girl. So it was still a surprise. I mean, I had seen the stuff before because I put it in my cart, but I didn't know I was getting it, you know, then. So y'all let me know. What do y'all think? Wallace, why did you do it? Did you do it to be great and just like, oh my gosh, she's going to love this? Or were you being lazy? Tell truth.
I mean, just to be great. This is exactly what she wants.
Oh, okay. Because I love surprises. But it was great because it was exactly what I wanted. So anyway, all right, y'all. I'm getting ready to cook the stir fry, and I'll share it with y'all how it turns out when I get done. Y'all, look at the stir fry. Is that not beautiful? And there is very little steak in here. So there's a piece of steak, but it is mainly vegetables. We got everything: mushrooms, broccoli, carrots, snow peas, onions. Oh, it looks so good. I cannot wait to eat. I'm about to put the lid on it and just let it steam for a while. And then I use this sugar-free Thai and chili. It says wing sauce, but y'all know your girl. This sauce is so good. And this G Hughes sauce, y'all do not sleep on these. And he has so many different sauces out now. And they taste good. And they're sugar-free. This is only 5 calories and 1 carb. So perfect, perfect, perfect. I'm telling you, your girl about to get it together. And you'll notice it in Wallace first, of course. You know I'm in on. But yeah, I'll let y'all know how it tastes. So here it is in the bowl, and I ended up adding some garlic to it, as well as some Tabitha Brown sunshine seasoning. This is going to be delicious. Mine isn't quite as colorful because I opted, steaming up the lens, but I opted not to, let me wipe y'all off. I opted not to put any carrots in mine, but it's going to be delicious.
Time out.
Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. I am headed to my doctor's appointment, listening to Miss T with the tea on the way. I have mixed feelings about going to this doctor's appointment. Let me turn them down for a second. I have mixed feelings. I'm excited. It's a new doctor, black woman, so you know, I just feel like it'll be a little easier to relate. I'll feel a little more comfortable. You know, and I just love having those choices because I didn't grow up like that. All of my doctors from the time I was a little baby, literally, until, oh my gosh, I had my second son, were white men. And nothing against white men in the medical profession, but I just don't feel like they understood me. And so I love that we have the choices, and you know, the medical field is becoming more and more diverse, because I believe that there's nothing more intimate than someone dealing with your entire body, right? So being able to have someone that you feel comfortable with, you know, is just cool. So I'm excited about that, but I'm not excited about, you know, having the blood work, dealing with this weight, dealing with this hypertension. I'm hoping that I didn't take my medicine this morning because I want her to see what my blood pressure is in the morning. And then just maybe we can talk about how to start scaling back on some of this blood pressure medicine, because right now I'm taking 2 different pills, and the one that I take in the morning is pretty strong because they doubled that. But anyway, yeah, just wanted to pick y'all up. It's still rainy and cold here. So as y'all can see, I threw my turtleneck and cable knit sweater back on. Yes, I did, absolutely, because I only had it on for a couple of hours yesterday. So don't judge me, I'm grown. But anyhow, yeah, just wanted to pick y'all up. I'm on my way, listening to the podcast, and yeah, I'll let y'all know how things go. Okay, so absolutely love my new doctor. Bomb.com, so personable. She's young. She's like, I'm not young. I'm only 12 years younger than you. That's young. She says she'll be 40 next Tuesday. But she was awesome. We did a full, you know, physical. She even did an EKG, which, you know, you get those results immediately. So my EKG was normal. Everything was good. And we talked a lot about how we're going to get me off of these blood pressure medicines. And so one of the things that, of course, came up was losing weight. And I told her, you know, that's a new struggle for me. I haven't really struggled with weight a lot during my lifetime, really only after pregnancy and really only after the pregnancy with my youngest son, who I had at 30. But now things are just kind of out of control. But I did also admit, why they still, y'all, I'm distracted. Why these people still got, can y'all see? They still got a full yard of Christmas decorations. Full yard. I mean, and they got a lot. They got the Savior is born, so I'm digging that, but full yard. But anyway, yeah, squirrel. I get easily distracted. But I did admit that I haven't been doing, a lot lately to control my weight or whatever. But, I discussed getting back on the ketogenic diet, and she was on board with that. Because my cholesterol isn't that high, and she thinks that that can be healthy for me. But she also suggested Wegovy, which is similar. This road is bumpy, y'all. Similar to Ozempic, but it's more for weight loss. So she put in a prescription for that, and we're just going to see if the insurance approves it, because I do have metabolic syndrome, meaning that, which I know I've told y'all a million times, but for those of you who are just tuning in today, metabolic syndrome is just kind of like this perfect, not perfect storm where I have hypertension, high cholesterol, and pre-diabetes. And I did have gestational diabetes with my last pregnancy. And so that kind of will make you more prone for diabetes in the future. And I have a lot of diabetics in my family as well. And so she was saying where, since I don't have full-blown diabetes, the insurance may not approve the Ozempic. She was surprised that they approved it before. But she said the Wegovy is a better shot. And if they don't, then she gave me some other alternatives as well. So she was just so personable. We just chatted, and it was a good vibe. Because, of course, I picked her for specific reasons, but you have to be able to be personable, and I feel that connection too, because that is important as well. So I'm not going to go to anybody just because of their gender or the color of their skin. That, of course, is a plus in some cases, especially when you're dealing with your medical health and all that. I'm just trying to make sure I'm going the right way. Y'all know I'm directionally challenged. This is only like a couple of minutes from my house, and I come this way a lot, but I don't be trusting myself. But yeah, so it was good. It was a very good experience. I was in and out. The phlebotomist was awesome because I did not feel a thing. I'm not squeamish about getting my blood drawn anyway, but no pain is always a plus. So she was great. Felt nothing. And the technician, or whatever you call her, nurse's assistant, I don't know, who checked me in, did my weight and all that, very personable. So I loved it. And all women. I didn't see one man in that office. Now, I can't say that there wasn't. And I am not, against men. I love men. We need men. But in just certain settings, where you just want to feel safe and comfortable, it's just good to just be around women. So that was cool. So I'm headed home now. I'm going to make my bulletproof coffee, which was a staple for me when I was really strict with my keto. So I'm going to start that today, and I will pick y'all up when I make my bulletproof coffee. All right, y'all. So I have made it home from the doctor's appointment, and I just wanted to share with y'all my little morning ritual. Is this light too bright? I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Okay, I think that looks better. I don't know. Maybe that's too bright. Shoot. Let me see. I'm telling you, you got to be all kind of professions when you in these social media streets, unless you have a full staff. But anyway, I digress. I'm going to show y'all my little morning ritual because I didn't do it before I went to the doctor's office. But normally when I'm really on my healthy lifestyle journey, I do the apple cider vinegar first thing in the morning. And in this container here, I've already mixed turmeric, cayenne pepper, cinnamon, and ginger. And so that's already mixed in here, so I don't have to pull all those out every day. And I just have my grandson's little baby spoon in here from when he was a baby. And I put that in my cup. And then I use a little Texas raw honey and put that on top, just a little bit, about a half a teaspoon on top. And then I'm going to cut a lemon. So just a lemon, and just squeeze the whole lemon in here as well. Let me see if I can do this on camera. Let's see. Ugh. And here he comes, making noise in the background. So that's that half of the lemon. He wasn't even thinking about the kitchen till I came home. And then that's the other half of the lemon. And then I'm going to take my organic apple cider vinegar with the mother. Y'all see that? And the mother is that stuff, I guess, that's kind of like pulpy at the bottom. So you're going to have to shake this up just about every time you use it until it becomes translucent down there. And then I'm going to add about a tablespoon or so of this in here. And I take my little mixer, really my little frother, and froth that up just to kind of dissolve as much of those spices as I can. And then I'm going to pour water. Just the little bottles of water. And dilute it a bit. And then I'm going to mix it again. And you can also add a little liquid stevia or something to here to make it more palatable. But I don't mind this. So that's that. So I'm going to drink this, and then, because right now I'm trying to do my 1 meal a day along with the keto. So I'll drink this, and then I'll probably, it's what, 10 to 12 now. So if I start to get hungry around, 1, 2 o'clock or whatever, because I'm not hungry at all right now. And I did lose a pound so far. 1 pound in 1 day, of course, water weight, but it all counts. But, I will make my bulletproof coffee when I start to get hungry. Now, normally I would have already had this, but again, I was going to the doctor. I needed to be fasting because I was getting blood work done. But normally I would have done this as soon as I woke up and already been ready for my bulletproof coffee. But I'm trying not to skip any steps because this is very good for like your gut health, which is so important for your mental health, for your digestive system, all of that. So I didn't want to skip this step today. So I'm going to drink this, and then in a couple of hours I'll probably be feeling hungry, because this really does curb your appetite as well. But once I start feeling hungry, then I'll go ahead and make my bulletproof coffee, and I'll jump back on and show y'all how I do that. And the bulletproof coffee, people get freaked out because you can put like butter in it. Some people do olive oil, some people do MCT oil, but you really can't taste it. It just actually makes it creamier. So if you're someone who already likes the creamier drinks like the lattes and things like that, it's not going to bother you. You just can't get in your head too much about the fact that it's butter or oil. But that will really keep you full. And so it's perfect for when you're trying to do any type of fasting. And as long as you're not putting a bunch of sugar and stuff in it, in my opinion, it really doesn't break your fast. And even if it does, I do it later in the day, because even if I would have done my apple cider vinegar earlier this morning, like around 8 o'clock this morning, I still wouldn't have made the bulletproof coffee until around 11 or 12, and it will keep me full for hours. And I usually put it in one of my bigger coffee cups, and I'll kind of like fill this up. And it keeps me full. And these cups, of course, keep it hot. And I'll just sip on it while I'm working or whatever. And then I'm not ready to eat till 4, 5, 6 o'clock. So I did that for a long time. And it worked. I maintained my weight. I wasn't struggling. I wasn't hungry. I wasn't craving things. So I'm just going back to what I know. And I'm getting my steps in. So we'll be doing that too. I have to show y'all. Wallace put my walking pad together last night and my standing desk. So I'm going to start utilizing that stuff, because I really have been slacking probably for the past 6 months easy, you know, because I really didn't do anything I should have been doing over the summer. And that's just because I had kind of plateaued and I got frustrated because I stopped losing. And now I'm frustrated because even though I stopped losing, because I had told myself, okay, that's fine. If I don't lose anymore, I'm good. But then I started gaining and now I can't stop gaining. So it's time for me to get my metabolism back on track and do what I need to do. And I want to share it with y'all. I'm going to share this whole journey with you guys. And like I said, there'll be a dedicated video to just kind of the things I'm doing. But of course, in a vlog, you tend to share everything. But if you're interested in just the, you know, step-by-step of what I'm doing differently in 2024 for mind, body, and soul, there will be a video dropping on that. Probably already before y'all see this, because this will go up Sunday. But y'all will see the step-by-step video on Thursday. So yeah, let me let y'all go. Drink my apple cider vinegar, chill out, unwind a little bit. Y'all know when I go to the doctor and things like that, I get a little worked up. So I'm just going to relax, relate, release for a second, and then jump into some work. So I'll pick y'all back up when I make the bulletproof coffee. Bye. All right, y'all. So it's about 2 o'clock. So I'm making my bulletproof coffee. So I've already brewed about 18 ounces of coffee. So it's just my regular coffee. And I'm going to pour that in the blender. And then I'm going to take about a tablespoon of real butter. Put that right in there. A couple of splashes of my liquid stevia. And then this is the 0 sugar Italian cream creamer. And it's only 15 calories per tablespoon. So about a tablespoon of that in there. And then I'm just going to blend it. That's it. And it's so good. And it gets frothy. I didn't have that on tight enough. I just poured in my cup. Y'all see that color and how creamy it looks? Look at that. I'm filming a TikTok too, y'all. But look at that. It's so good too. So good. But there it is. That's my bulletproof coffee, y'all. And it is going to stick to my ribs. It's so good. I miss this. I miss this. J3, if you're watching, you showed me that honey is good in coffee. Now I need you to try some butter in coffee. I'll pick y'all up later. Hi, how are you?
Yes, unless they specifically they say they don't want it, take the receipt and that to them.
All right. Thank you. Good luck. Uh-huh. So another $40 Dollar Tree experience. And yeah, y'all know I'm doing my keto again and my 1 meal a day, but I'm hungry. So, and this is processed. I shouldn't be eating it, but it's a butterball, like Slim Jim type of thing. Snack stick is what they call it. The fact that it's called a snack stick automatically sounds very processed, but it's only 1 carb and 70 calories. So, and it is 3:37, so I haven't eaten anything today. All I've had so far was my apple cider vinegar and my bulletproof coffee, but I'm hungry.
This ain't necessarily going to do the trick, but I'm making gyro salads tonight. So I'm going to do the gyro meat, the greens, tomatoes, onions. I got the tetrazziki sauce, some feta, some olives. So that's going to be good. But I won't be eating until late because the tomatoes and cucumbers, I didn't even mention cucumbers, but they're in my Sam's Club order, and we don't pick that up until 6, so I'm hungry. But I got everything I needed in the Dollar Tree. Almost forgot to get my balloons, which were like one of the main things, because I'm using them for an illustration. And then he almost forgot to charge me for my balloons. I had to pay for my balloons separately because I had been holding them for a while and they weren't really on my mind. So I'm like, hey, did you get the balloons? And he's like, oh, no, I wasn't even paying attention. And the last thing I need to do is be walking out of here and getting arrested for stealing some Dollar Tree balloons. And then he only charged me $1.25 for both balloons. Like I paid $1.35, I guess, with tax. And the balloons are $1.50 each, but he was like, yeah, that'll be $1.35 for both. I'm like, okay. I like to people watch. Here's something funny that just happened. When I was walking up to the Dollar Tree, a young lady was walking out in a car with two ladies in it, rode past, and they yelled out and said, you look so cute, girl, which I love that. And she was like, thank you, girl. Then, when I'm coming out of the Dollar Tree, there's an SUV with two different ladies in it yelling at a dude, like, you look good. I'm like, okay, is this National Compliment Day or whatever? That was funny. But I love seeing people interact in a positive way that's not inappropriate, because it wasn't like somebody said, oh, you got a nice butt. You know, they were just like, you look good. You look nice. And both people walked away smiling. But anyway, I'm rambling. Let me get my butt home. They had a lot of little doggy treats in there for Lux. I hope he likes them. But, yeah, I'm not going to do a haul or anything, I don't think. But I got some prizes for some of the activities tomorrow. Oh, these cute little socks. And then there's another pair with unicorns on them. But anyway, I said I wasn't going to do a haul. I'll pick you up later. Excuse the chewing. Alright, y'all, so we are headed to go pick up the groceries at Sam's Club, and we were having a conversation because I don't know how much I've talked to y'all about this, but I am born and raised in Pittsburgh, and I'm a Steelers fan. My husband born and raised in Fort Worth. He's a Cowboys fan, but he always says that the Steelers are his second team. I don't believe in second teams. That's crazy. But now, this man that sat here and said to me, man, I got to figure out my team situation moving forward. And I'm like, what do you mean figure out your team situation? Well, I got to figure out what team I'm really going to be invested in, because I've just really been disappointed in the Cowboys. And I'm like,
But I'd say I think it's just from what's recently happened.
but who would even consider? That's what I'm saying.
It just hurts. Year after year, they have just...
Your team is your team. And that's the thing. That's why I can't even consider him at all a Steelers fan in the least, because... And I said, well, what do you mean?
They both lost in the wild card round.
I'm like, but what do you mean by a team to invest in?
I didn't say I wasn't going to not like
I just need a team to invest in, like, just go all in, get their jerseys, and, just learn all about, just like be a fan. So, Cowboys, yeah.
Well, see, fortunately for me, though, I'm a true fan of the game
These
itself.
dudes ain't loyal.
So that's
These
how I
fans
can
ain't
be
loyal.
invested in just watching good football without necessarily being invested in the team. I think a lot of people kind of understand that.
Who says
Someone that's hurt. Someone's been hurt the last few years. That's who can say that.
Well, I'm glad I ain't hurt your feelings, because you feel like I need to find me another woman
I've just defended the Cowboys and defended the Cowboys and defended the Cowboys and really thought we had it turned around and really gonna make it happen, and
oh my gosh.
And now it's looking like we setting up not to have a good year next year. So
yeah, I just had to turn the camera on him, because I'm like, ain't nobody gonna believe this. This man just said out loud, I need to figure out my team.
Yeah, I need to figure out my team situation. This is my preseason. I gotta my off season yet before preseason get here. Gotta figure it out.
So me. I'm always gonna be a Steelers fan. Like, even when I really wasn't like into the Steelers like I used to be, watching every single game, it's still, if I'm gonna be a football fan, it's gonna be the Steelers for me. Like, I'm never gonna not have the Steelers as my team. Because who does that? Like, unless they just
I didn't say I wasn't
something-
going to root for them. I just said...
You said you needed to get your team situation together, and you talked about buying jerseys and paraphernalia from a different team. Did you not, sir?
That don't mean it's still not who I root for, but who I'm going to be all into. Like, hey, they going to do it this year. It's hard for me to do it with the Cowboys like that. I need to have somebody can say, they're going to do it this year. And right now, I still
y'all,
say...
if I ever get on here and say I done hurt Wallace's feelings, then you know he going to be looking for another woman to be...
That's a little different there. That's a lot different. Like I said, I
he been a Cowboys fan longer than he been a Stay Hall fan.
Just been hurt. I'm just dealing with some hurt right now. You know, that's all it is. It's still too soon. Probably get about 2-3 more weeks or so. I'll probably be back to, hey, we gonna do it again. We gonna run it back and we gonna be good. You know, just right now.
So that means, as far as we go, like if I would hurt your feelings, you might just want to take a break.
Situation.
And then you be back. You just take a break.
No, not the same situation. Completely different situation.
Man. Well, if there's any of the Cowboys out there listening, y'all can't depend on Wallace.
Yeah, you can. I've spent too much money with y'all, trust me.
But yeah, I just thought I would pick y'all up, let y'all hear the shenanigans.
Met too many of y'all.
Yes. I just thought I'd let y'all hear the shenanigans because it's on overload here. But we are pulling up at Sam's Club. But here's the thing: are we going into Sam's Club?
You said we gotta go in to get something.
We really don't have to. Is there anything in particular? Because they're out of Kerrygold butter. I mean, do you want eggs? Because I did forget to order eggs.
What originally were we having to go in for?
Dish liquid, but I got dish liquid. They actually had palm olive at the Dollar Tree.
Oh, okay.
So, because I don't know if we necessarily need the big, huge dish liquid like we get up here.
I mean, not really, just to have, so.
So we can just pick up what we got and then come up here on a weekend or something.
Yeah, we can do that.
All
Unless you want to go in today, it's not busy. Weekend probably be busy. I mean, just you make the call.
Well, the busy doesn't ever bother us because we do the scan and go.
Yeah, I'm just saying they're doing a crowd of people when I'm more or less getting there. But, you know, I'm good either way.
If we go in now, it would just be... I don't really want to go in now.
Okay.
I'd rather go home and finish working.
Cool.
So let me...
Call it in.
I don't have to call it in. You know, my husband is so old. Call it in. Let's see. So what you do is, I got a text message already, y'all, saying Sam's Club pickup order ready. Y'all see that? Well, probably not. Dang, it's not even trying to focus, but that's what it says. And so it says reply A when you arrive. So I just hit A. I'm assuming A is for arrive, right? Why are you looking at me like that? I'm doing a tutorial. And then they say, Sam's Club here. Please enter the spot you are parked in, 1 through 16. We are in 10. Can y'all see that? I hope y'all can see that. We're in 10. So I'm going to reply with 10. See? The whole little conversation there. And they will bring the groceries out. And the good... Thanks for checking in. We will be out with your order shortly. See, I told y'all that's what was going to happen. So hopefully everything is there. I didn't get any alert saying anything was missing. And another reason why I'm ready to go home is because I am hungry. I'm ready to eat.
We got everything for that dish?
Yeah, I'm making the gyro salads. And that's the thing, or gyro salads. I've been trying to say it right. But I needed the tomatoes and cucumber from here.
Cool.
All right, y'all. I'll pick y'all up if he starts any more foolery.
Can you confirm the name?
Stacy Hall.
Stacy.
Do you want them in the back seat or in the trunk?
Back seat.
I just need to make sure. Oh, that fruit thing is a decent size. It looks like it.
Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you. You too. Yeah, that's enough for 9 people. For continental breakfast. Okay, cool. Y'all, check out that moon. It is huge. And I am so ready for it to... Oh, shoot, the music. The music, cut the music. Can y'all even see how big that moon is? No, y'all can't even see it at all.
Y'all, dinner is done. Look how pretty that salad is. Now look at the difference. My salad, all the veggies. Wallace's salad, cheese, eggs, and lettuce. My salad, tomatoes, olives, green onions, red onions, cucumber. Did you put some cucumber in yours? You just hid it under all this cheese? Yeah. And then Wallace is getting our gyro meat out. And then we have the tetrazziki sauce. I wasn't talking to her. But yeah, we get ready to eat, y'all. I know I said I was about to eat, but it turned out so pretty, I just had to show y'all. So that's the tetrazziki sauce at the top, and then I just did some of my Thai dressing on the side. But y'all, this looks so good. And you see, keto is not super difficult, and you definitely can get full. And this is Wallace's salad. So yeah, we're gonna get full. But this dressing right here, y'all, from California Pizza Kitchen, it's the Thai dressing. This stuff is so good. If you've ever been to like a hibachi and the little side salad that they give you when you first get started, this dressing is very similar to that. So yeah, don't say I ain't put y'all on. It's not Greek, but it's good.
Hey y'all, good morning. Happy Friday. This angle is crazy, I know, but I am here at Urban Village setting up for my full day retreat. And I just thought I would say good morning, y'all. Trying to get the water. Well, I gotta say, why do they make this plastic so thick on the water? But yeah, they don't want it. It has to be able to hold the water. But good Lord. All this setting up, I'm not used to doing all this by myself. Need some help. But I had got a parking space right in front of the venue, so that's good. And then the wonderful woman who owns the facility took some of my stuff down to the other venue because I'm using two of their venues, but they're just like, they're in the same block. So it's kind of cute because we'll get to do field trips throughout the day. So we're going to start off in this room with just a small continental breakfast. I hope getting this water out ain't too loud for y'all. Continental breakfast. Then we'll go down to the other facility for some training. Then we'll come back down here at 12:30 for lunch. And then back down there to end the day. So yeah, I'm just kind of getting things set up. It's a small group. It's only about 9 or 10 people. I think she said 9. Setting up for 10 or 11, you know, make sure have enough. But yeah, I'm excited. We're going to do some sensitivity training today. Talk about inclusivity. We're going to do some effective communication training today. Talk about different communication styles, different leadership styles. So yeah, I'm just going to share a little bit with y'all because I know I talk about what I do once in a while, but I'm going to start talking about that a little bit more, the soft skills and emotional intelligence piece, because it's important and much needed. I just keep looking out there because there's a lot of traffic. We're right across the street from Texas Wesleyan University. But yeah, let me show y'all what I have set up so far. I'm going to take the rest of these waters down to the other room in case anybody gets parched. But yeah, nothing major. We just got some fruit and some muffins and yogurt and some Danish, orange juice, water, and then we have a little coffee station right here. So nothing fancy, but I try to be a one-stop shop as much as possible. So when people hire me, especially to do like a full day workshop, I try to make sure that I include everything. So it's going to come with your continental breakfast. I'm going to secure the venue because a lot of people like to do their events like this off-site just to get people out of the workspace. Maybe they'll feel a little more comfortable. And y'all can see the room. It's really cute. So yeah, I forgot my Bluetooth speaker because I did want to have some music. So I may just play it on my phone, but I don't know how that's going to sound. But yeah, so I secure the venue. I do continental breakfast. I also have my chef come to do lunch. So if anything is local here in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, I just try to be the one-stop shop for the training needs. So I'm not just going to come in and do the training. I'm going to make sure that it's a full day training experience. But again, it is work, so it's not like super fancy, but at least when you hire me, you don't have to worry about ordering lunch and finding a space, because I guess I was trying to do place and space together. Finding a place, you know, you just know that with me, you get everything included. So now I'm going to run down to the other venue, which is just a couple of doors down, and get stuff set up in there. Just make sure my PowerPoint is working and everything. We're starting at 9 with breakfast. It is 8:48, so bye y'all.
That's the part of what we do, the parents getting involved, so it's really important that.
But you have to tell me what she said. I don't even know. What did I do?
Well, I don't know it's necessarily what you said, but it's your facial expressions, your tone, like this, you know, if you're paying attention. So that,
I'm just confused. This is just my confused.
Yeah. And then maybe she said something that you're confused about, but we still have to learn how to project that in a different way because it's other people the wrong way. And this isn't actually the first time. It's happened a couple of times.
Well, what about that time that such and such rubbed me the wrong way? Nobody said anything to her.
Yeah, but we could have addressed that if you would have brought it up.
Hey y'all, happy Saturday. The retreat went unbelievably well yesterday. I did not do a lot of vlogging. Y'all, I had my camera, and it's not even about vlogging. I record for our own content to make it evergreen for other training sessions. So I was by myself yesterday, which I hate when I have to do these events by myself, but it happens sometimes. Wallace set me up with everything, my tripod, my camera, all the cords, everything I needed. And I set everything up and forgot to hit record. So all I got was some B-reel, but it went well. Now I'm watching my son play basketball. Y'all probably can't see, but we are casting it to our TV, and Ian just got a pass, went for a fast break, and for some reason, as soon as he goes for the layup, it keeps pausing. And so we don't know whether he made the basket or not, but here he is, y'all. Here he is. And it keeps pausing right there. So that's my son right there. That's the ball. And we don't know if it went in or not. And this is our, fourth time trying to play it. We've cast from my phone. We've cast from Wallace's phone. And it keeps pausing right here, y'all. Does it go in? That's my son right there. That's the ball. We don't know if it went in. And now I don't know how far behind in the game. But yeah, I just wanted to pick y'all up. I'm definitely going to be ending this vlog today. I don't know exactly when. We're not doing much. I'm sitting here working, getting some things together, planning out our topics for our upcoming podcast that we're going to be launching. We have some very exciting topics, so I cannot wait to get started with that. The first one is going to be me on February 1st, I believe, and then Wallace and I on like February 4th. I don't know. Mine will be twice a week on Mondays and Thursdays, and Wallace and I on Sundays. And so in the very beginning, I'm going to be streaming the hallway, which is Wallace and I'll be streaming ours on my Stay Hall channel, but I need y'all to jump over and subscribe to the Hallway Life YouTube channel, because that's the YouTube channel that Wallace and I have together, but we have not done anything on it for a while. But with relaunching the podcast, we're going to be doing it on there. But until we get y'all all moved over, I'm going to stream from both. But I'm excited. So that's what we've kind of dedicated this weekend to, is just, you know, planning and getting things ready. And yeah, I'm excited. But I got to figure out what's going on with this game. Has it moved forward, babe?
No, same spot.
Still back to the same spot. Okay, so y'all look, watch what happens. So that's my son right there. Can y'all see him? That's him running backwards. Knocked away. Pass it to my son. He gets it, goes up for the layup, and then it stops. Crazy. But I'll pick y'all back up later. All right. There he is at the foul line. Let's see. Yeah.
Green now with 5 in the game.
Y'all see him. That's him right there.
Travis Lechman.
5 in the game, so clearly he made that layup we never got to see. But we did get it started again. All right, what's he going to do on this one? And that one's good too. Yeah. All right, y'all, so Nunny Butter's team won. They won by like 14, I think, or whatever, so that was great. It was a good game. I haven't gotten a chance to talk to him yet. It was an away game, so they're on the bus headed back to the school. How do I know? Because I have him on Life 360. And so now on Life 360, I've activated where I can see how many miles he's driven. And I didn't do it on purpose. Like, I'm not a stalker. I just saw it and was like, oh, I never saw this before. But how many miles he's driven, or anytime he's in the car, and what the max speed was of his trip wherever he went. And so this morning I saw that he had gone 111 miles and the max speed was 73 miles per hour. And I'm like, wait a minute, where is this boy going and why are they driving 73 miles an hour, which isn't super fast, but normally, you know, he's right there around campus and just going to the store, and it'll be like 6 miles and max speed 39 miles per hour. So I'm like, where the heck did he go? And then it dawned on me he had a game, so that was the bus. I'm like, 111 miles, like he ain't tell me he was going nowhere this weekend. So anyway, they won. He played a good game. It's so much fun watching him play basketball, college basketball on TV. I love it. I'm a boy mom anyway, sports mom. I've been doing this forever because my oldest son started playing. He's 32 and he started playing basketball when he was 5. So I've been doing this for a long time, and all the boys play sports, and they've played basketball, football, baseball. Now the grandbaby plays soccer, so I've gotten a little taste of everything. So I'm headed out now because I'm starving. Y'all know I'm doing 1 meal a day. I have not eaten anything today. All I've had is my apple cider vinegar, my bulletproof coffee, and a couple of Tic Tacs, and it is 5:52. And so I'm gonna make some salmon salads, and I may go ahead and add just that leftover gyro meat we had, because there was some that I didn't cook, and just make a salad. But we didn't have any eggs, and I love boiled eggs in my salad. And whenever I'm doing like this 1 meal a day and keto and all that, I don't skimp on, you know, the stuff I like. I'm not going to have the salad without eggs because it's the only meal I'm going to have today. And I was going to go to Walgreens and see if they had eggs, because Walgreens is just right outside of my subdivision. But I'm like, no, I'm not going to go in here and pay $10 for some eggs when Walmart, neighborhood Walmart, is just a couple of miles away. So we headed to neighborhood Walmart, and I think I'm also going to get myself some Skinny Pop. I had Skinny Pop the first week, and I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't do that because there's some carbs in it. But again, I'm not going to completely deprive myself. And Skinny Pop isn't, you know, bad. It's relatively healthy on a diet, but I thought maybe I was eating too much of it. But it's the perfect thing for like that little late night snack or whatever. So I'm trying to really adopt a lifestyle. And so I have to tweak certain things. Like some stuff just doesn't make sense. Like I'm not going to be eating like yesterday. So I told y'all the training session, the retreat that I did, was wonderful. But what I was going to say as far as my eating is I had my chef come and we catered continental breakfast and lunch and everything for them. And for the continental breakfast, we had like cheese danishes, fruit danishes. We had muffins, yogurt, you know, none of the things that I could eat. And so I just had my bulletproof coffee yesterday morning, which was fine. But we also had sandwiches for lunch, and then we did the spinach dip in the bread bowl, and what else did we have? Pasta salad. So again, a bunch of things that I couldn't eat. But what I ended up doing is just getting the spinach dip, because that's just the spinach and the cheese and whatever. I didn't eat any of the bread from the bread bowl. But then I got a couple of the sandwiches and just kind of deconstructed those and just ate the spinach with some of the meat and the cheese from the sandwiches. So, you know, there's ways, and I was full. I was good to go. So there's ways to do it where you're not totally depriving yourself. Because I ate plenty yesterday. I was full yesterday, and that's all I ate. We didn't do, because Wallace already had something or whatever. So we didn't do dinner at home, so I was good. That was my one meal a day. So yeah, I just want to make sure that I'm doing what I need to do for my health, but I also have to do what I need to do for my mind, you know what I mean? Because when you try to go like too deep with these diets and make it a diet and a fad, and you're depriving yourself, then that means at some point you're just going to go completely overboard the other way and gain all the weight back and then some, and then also end up, you know, not meeting your health goals either. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure out what's going to work for me and keep me healthy and satisfied and happy, because it's all important. It's all important. I mean, of course you want to be healthy, but you want to be able to enjoy being healthy by keeping yourself happy. And I don't typically go for a front parking space, but I am today because this one was right here, ready and available for me. So let's get in here in Walmart and see if I can get, what am I here for, y'all? Eggs and some Skinny Pop. All right, y'all.
So here is the final product of the salad. You know me, a little bit of everything. I got the salmon, I have the gyro meat, I have my onion crisp, red onion, green onion, cucumbers, tomatoes, red cabbage, everything. But doesn't that salad look good? And it's filling. And the salmon that I used, it was in the freezer. I had bought it a couple of months ago, and I don't even remember where I bought it. And I didn't realize that it was like pre-cooked, and it said best served at room temperature when I pulled it out, you know, to cook it today. And I'm like, oh. And it's a smoked salmon, and there was like one fillet that was Cajun, one that was just regular smoked, and one other flavor. I don't remember. So I thawed it out today, and it said best served at room temperature, but I still put it in the air fryer on the regular setting that I would for if I was cooking salmon, but I only let it stay in for half of the time. Y'all, this salmon is so good. So good. You like it, babe?
I love this flavor like this, yeah.
I mean, it is smoked, and I'm not a big smoked person, but look at that. I just got to remember where I got it. It was like vacuum sealed in the package, and it was just 3 fillets. And you know what? I know where I got it from. It came from Walmart, and I had ordered salmon that day, and the salmon that I ordered was out of stock. So it was from Walmart, but it was just 3 separate fillets. So perfect for Wallace and I for our salads, but it's so good, y'all. So yeah, check out the smoked salmon at Walmart, and it's pre-cooked, but like I said, I just put it in the air fryer for about 5-10 minutes. Delicious. So we are getting ready to eat. I am using my Thai dressing from California Pizza Kitchen, and Wallace is using this Gerard Caesar dressing. We've never tried this, but the girls here on YouTube say it's delicious, and Wallace is a Caesar person, so he's trying this today for the first time. But yeah, y'all, so I am going to let y'all go because this is going to be it for us for the rest of the night. We're just going to kind of chill out, do a little bit more work, discussing things for the podcast or whatever. We're going to figure out how to not only have the podcast on YouTube and like Facebook and stuff. Our goal is to figure out how to get it on Spotify and those other, I guess, streaming platforms. Yeah, because when we had our podcast back in the day, we were on Fishbowl Radio Network, which is the largest internet radio network in the world. And they were able to stream it out, but it was only audio. And so this is going to be video and audio. So we just have to figure out what that looks like. So I'm sure good old YouTube University will be able to give us what we need. But yeah, we're trying to put it on as many platforms as we can. But anyway, y'all, thank you so much for hanging out with me this week. I love you guys to bits and pieces. I appreciate you so much for being here. And y'all know the drill. Always be kind and love one another, but never forget to live your life. LYFE. Love yourself first explicitly. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye. Oh, great looks. All right.
I always give away too much. It's like I've got no sense of touch.